Hello there, you're watching Bizworld. The Malaysian retail industry recorded a growth rate of 18.3% year-on-year in retail sales for the first quarter of this year. This was better than the 16.5% estimated by members of the Malaysia Retailers Association and the Malaysia Retail Chain Association in March. According to Retail Group Malaysia, shopping traffic had returned in all major shopping malls and commercial centres nationwide. Besides that, the Chinese New Year festival and domestic tourism also contributed to stronger sales. Selected retail subsectors that enjoyed a good performance during the lockdowns had returned to pre-pandemic sales levels. The department store cum supermarket subsector also recorded a positive growth rate of 18.3%. Malaysia needs to accelerate structural transformation through multiple strategies to ensure the progress and well-being of the people sustainably post-COVID-19 pandemic. Deputy Finance Minister 1, Dato' Indra Muhammad Shahar Abdullah, said this includes enhancing the agricultural sector, which can be a catalytic driver of economic diversification, industrialization and human progress.
We must promote sectors that have comparative advantages and nature-key sectors like agriculture, in which majority of the population is engaged in. Higher agricultural productivity would deliver triple dividends, which are sustained food security, more productive human resource, and more efficient use of land and water.
He added that other strategies include strengthening the cash assistance and fuel subsidy programs, moving away from blanket subsidies to more focused subsidies, as well as equipping local workforce, particularly the younger generation, with up-to-date skills and knowledge through technical and vocational education and training. This is to ensure that no one is left behind in optimizing economic potential and reaping benefits from the economic growth.
Perjalanan berliku dalam mencipta kejutan. Kelayakan akhir Piala Asia 2023 hanya di TV9 dan Astro 149.
Maybank Investment Bank believes the government may extend the Sales and Services Tax SST holidays for the automotive sector beyond June. This was due to varying circumstances, including supply chain disruption, foreign exchange and consumer pressure. Before the exemption expires, it said most of the automotive original equipment manufacturers are struggling to fulfill their outstanding orders. While prospective consumers have been taking advantage of the SST exemption ahead of the expected expiry in June, a non-extension outcome could see major cancellations of orders. As such, the second half's total industry volume, TIV, is expected to weaken. April's TIV had fallen 23% month-on-month, with production contracting by 9%. An extension outcome would prove to be a prudent choice to combat the sentiment issues in the automotive sector to allay consumers' frustration with non-deliveries before end of this month. Rubber processor producer and trader Seng Fong Holdings Berhad has launched its prospectus for its initial public offering IPO en route its listing on the main market of Bursa Malaysia. According to its managing director Hock Lai, the IPO involves the issuance of 90.8 million new shares and an offer for sale of 70.1 million shares at an IPO price of 75 cents per share.
We intend to use part of our proceeds for our working capital requirement to expand annual production capacity to 166,000 metric tons by 2023 for the current capacity of 142,000 metric tons.
The whole IPO exercise would raise 68.1 million ringgit, of which nearly 20 million is earmarked for working capital purposes, while another 38 million for repayment of bank borrowings and 4.2 million for listing expenses. The IPO proceeds would also be utilized for the installation of 2 biomass systems in order to reduce overall fuel costs for the company's factories, which save 3.5 million ringgit.
The mark of quality and the result of the research and development of the Malaysian rubber.
That's all the time we have for Bizworld. I'm Nadia Azmi. Thank you for watching and keep tuning in to TV3.